Hi, and welcome to a functional medicine approach to autoimmune conditions. This is Dr. Harlan Mittag. In this course, I hope to give you a clearer understanding of autoimmune conditions and particularly how they are addressed or approached from the standpoint of functional medicine. Functional medicine is a way of looking at what's going on in the body from the standpoint of what caused what. In terms of autoimmune conditions, we're looking at what is causing the immune system to attack the body. What has gone wrong that has caused this imbalance in the immune system? The notion is that by understanding what has gone wrong, what has gone out of balance, and by correcting it, we can get to the roots of the problem and thereby begin to resolve the symptoms. It's an approach that is working very well for many people, and I want to share it with you. A little bit about myself. Again, this is Dr. Harlan Mittag. My initial training was in human biology at Stanford University. I then went on and got a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and have spent the last 36 years in clinical practice with a focus on nutrition and functional medicine. So that's about me, and now we can get into the course. I'd like to talk very quickly about what the immune system does, what its role is. We all sort of have this sense that the immune system defends us, and it defends us against bacteria and viruses and things like that. It's commonly portrayed that we need a strong immune system, like this punch knocking out a virus here. And in terms of autoimmunity, it's often thought that, well, the immune system is somehow too strong. And what we're going to see is that that's not exactly the case, that it's not that our immune system is overstrong, it's that it's out of balance. And that's a big issue with the immune system in autoimmune conditions. It's not widely understood that the immune system also has a major role in self-repair in the body, that the immune system has a dual role. It defends us from foreign invaders, bacteria, viruses, toxins, and it also roams the body and identifies cells that have gone rogue, like this cancer cell, but also cells that are dying and tissues that are worn out and that need to be cleaned up. And white cells roam the body and also serve this self-repair function. You may have heard the term autophagy, which literally translates to self-eating. This is the process whereby the immune system identifies worn-out cells, damaged cells. You can see in the top damaged cells, and then they are eaten by immune cells, digested, the raw materials are released, and the body actually reuses them to construct healthy structures and healthy cells. So this is a vital recycling process of materials in the body that is done by the immune system through autophagy. A primary chore of the immune system is to distinguish self, or our cells, or our body's tissues and cells, from everything else, from what we call foreign. Our self includes our organs and our tissues, and foreign means everything from the outside, meaning microbials, bacteria, viruses, parasites, or sources of infection. Toxins are also considered foreign, and there are foreign substances that also accumulate on the inside. So when a healthy cell turns cancerous, it is designated as foreign, and the immune system eliminates it. Also, if a cell within our body becomes infected, say by a virus, it is designated foreign, and the immune system attacks it and eliminates it. And any other alteration of tissues in our body then sends an alarm to the immune system, and the immune system is then tasked to remove those, quote, foreign tissues. So how does the immune system know that a cell belongs to us or that something is not part of us or is foreign or should be eliminated? This identification process is a result of proteins that are expressed by our genes and that end up on cell surfaces, and they become like fingerprints or identification badges on each and every cell and tissue in the body that says, hey, this is part of this person's, this individual's body. So you can think of it as a identification badge or a fingerprint that is unique to us, and it appears on our tissues, and that allows the immune system to know, hey, this is part of us, and we need to leave it alone. And by leave it alone, I mean not attack it. Here's a fun cartoon that demonstrates this concept. So you have two officers who are the white cells, and they are checking the identification of these other cells within the body and making sure that they, in fact, are part of the body. So you have the immune system actually roams through all of our tissues throughout our whole body, and this function of immune system surveillance is happening all the time. Here's a white cell that is in the process of inspecting something that it has found within the body. You see that it's in a small, what looks like a small blood vessel, and it has identified a surface protein on this microbe, and it's going, what is this? And it will compare that protein to what it knows is a typical protein of self. And when it sees that this is a different protein, then it knows that that is a foreign substance, and it will then alarm the immune system to attack and get rid of this foreigner. Whenever a protein is identified by the immune system as foreign, it is termed an antigen. Here we have on the left a normal cell, and you can see the blue little dots that would be the normal proteins that normally identify this cell as part of self, as part of the body, a healthy cell in the body. And interestingly, that when cells in our body turn cancerous, then those surface proteins change, and this allows the immune system to identify the cell as a cancerous cell and to target it and then get rid of it. Here's an artistic simulation of two white cells beginning to engulf and destroy a cancerous cell, and they do that, or they have done that after identifying the protein, the surface proteins on the cell surface as foreign, and that then prompts them to attack. The issue with autoimmunity, as we know, is that the immune system begins to attack healthy tissue, and it reflects a dysfunction of the immune system, and that's what we'll begin to look at in the next chapter.